Welcome back to the Great Enough Podcast. I'm Steve.
Is that how you're going to do it?
That's how I'm doing it. That's how I did it every time. Why are you so surprised?
I don't know.
You thought I'd get better?
Well, no, I just feel like they say like in the first 5 seconds, you really need to like capture the audience and it's like you don't even care.
I think I captured them quite well. Thank you.
Look, we can disagree, I guess.
You want me to look in the camera though?
Yes, look in the
camera. Because I feel like that's like your
Look
thing.
in the camera.
All right. Welcome back to the Great Enough Podcast. I'm Steve.
That was good.
Why?
What do you mean?
You are fucking analyzing shit. We gotta go.
Okay.
We gotta get shit done. Okay, ready?
This is for the bit, but okay.
Oh, okay. We can't do that every time. Or can we? That could be our thing.
It could be our thing. Okay, go.
I feel like it'll get old though.
Well, it's still new.
Okay. Do we restart?
Just go.
Okay. Welcome back to the Great Enough Podcast. I'm Steve.
I'm Kurt.
And we're on episode 2.
We're on episode 2.
Episode 2. What'd you think about the last one?
Moments.
Highlights.
Highlights.
Yeah.
I would say highlights.
Shorts.
You know, with editing. Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Subtitles in Spanish. You know?
Yeah. Hey, you know, it was the first one. Not gonna be great. It's not gonna be great.
Mickey Mouse. Okay, anyways, let's get into our first topic. So, one thing that I wanted to discuss with you was because we're of the age, is weddings.
Yeah.
Just that whole marriage garbage that people like to make a big deal out of. And I thought, what better way to start than the most annoying part as a dude, which is the ring.
Yeah.
So, you know, the second I found out about lab-grown diamonds, which I don't think you know what they are, right? Should I backtrack and explain?
You what?
Do you know? Do you know what lab-grown diamonds are?
It's like Beyond Meat, but diamonds.
No, sort of. Okay, what's interesting about lab-grown diamonds versus real diamonds is that lab-grown diamonds are actually like a better diamond. Okay, like they're made in a lab, so there's no imperfections in the actual diamond.
Okay.
At least that's what I was told.
Okay.
So, like when you buy a real diamond, it's from the ground,
Yeah.
right? So there's little
Dirty. Ugh.
yeah,
Gross.
little imperfections.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take it a step further to make my point. But, you know, there's the whole blood diamond thing too.
Yeah,
right?
true.
People may have died or gotten
Sick
hands.
movie.
Sick movie.
Really
Amazing
good.
movie.
Leo.
Leo.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
No. But yeah, so basically like they're not necessarily ethical either.
Yeah.
Right? So that's all great, right? Already it sounds like obviously I'm going to go lab grown.
Yeah.
But let's throw in the fact that they're like half the price.
Okay.
Now you got it.
Okay.
Now you get where I'm going.
Because before I was like, cheaper. People don't die. Perfect.
Right.
How could you go wrong?
Right.
Okay.
So now the interesting part
Yeah.
is that the second you even mention the word lab, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
you got to work it on the woman.
Yeah.
You know? And essentially, once as a man, I feel like you know about it. Mm-hmm. How do you, like, let's say your girlfriend says, no, I will not buy a lab-grown diamond.
Okay.
How do you buy the real diamond? Because for me, dying. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
No, for sure. But I think the answer is pretty obvious.
to us,
Yeah.
as the man paying,
Yeah, you lie.
you lie. It's the real one.
It's even better.
It's perfect.
It's
Yes, it is.
yeah. This one is so perfect. Not one speck of dirt has ever touched it. It's so good. It's so perfect. You wouldn't find a better one.
Yeah. It's from the ground in Canada, actually. Where the ground is so perfect that
Yeah.
the diamond comes out perfect.
Yeah.
So there's that whole thing, right? But then, so like at the beginning, you have a bit of schmoozing to do to get them into it.
Sure.
Right? But then even when...
Wait, I don't understand. When you're getting a ring for your...
You're not asking? Is that where you're going with this?
Well, why are they so involved?
I don't know how Lindsay is, but Michelle wants to tell me which ring she wants, what shape, what color, all that trash.
Is it not like a birthday present? Like it's like a surprise?
That's how I see it. I'm like, look, it's a gift. You're lucky to get this because like I'm giving it to you because I love you, right?
Yeah.
It's like such a lucky thing. Nope. It's like, that's not the color I wanted.
Is it not like one of those, like you get a birthday present and then you also give them like the receipt?
Oh, but that would be weird, no? If someone returns your ring.
It's just for the symbolism of getting down on your knee and showing the fact that you have a ring, right? And then like you give them the receipt and they get the one they actually want.
Yeah. I don't think men have an issue with getting down on their knees. I think it's just for that reason. You know? So this is the funniest part, okay?
Okay.
So you think, okay, I'm going to work it in. Eventually she'll understand or she'll see that other people are doing it. And it'll be fine.
If everyone's doing it.
If everyone's doing it, right? We're going to be smart and I'm going to get a better ring, right?
Yeah.
But no, right? That's not how the woman's brain works.
No.
So what happens in reality is, wait, it's half the price? Perfect. You can get me a better one. Right? And then you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Right? That's not at all. No, I'll get you the other one. Like, it wasn't. That wasn't the point of this endeavor.
Yeah.
You know? So, just, I don't know if you've started planting the seed, but you may want to start early because you got 2 battles to win.
Okay. But I think, for me, the answer seems pretty obvious. I think, she'll choose the ring and then, you take a picture of it and then you go to the lab and you're saying, make me this.
Well, you don't go to the actual lab.
I don't know how this works. You don't order it from like the laboratory?
You put on a lab coat and shit.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Like Powerpuff Girls. Fucking little bit of,
You ever see the Bobby Lee bit where he's, I'm a scientist? You
I don't think so.
Okay. He's like, they're filming a video of like this Korean scientist, right? Like with a nuke. It's supposed to be like super intense. And like, there's just Bobby Lee and they're like, okay, action. He goes up to the buttons and he's like, like hitting them so hard. They're like, Joe, why are you pressing the buttons like that? He's like, I always do. Like, you've never done that before. Just do it again. And then he'll start like pressing the buttons regularly and then look at the camera. They're like, why are you looking at the camera? He's like, sometimes I do. Dude,
what's that from?
Mad TV.
Oh, Mad TV, Bobby Lee.
Mad TV, yeah.
Okay. Got
so
it.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so sorry, it just came to my head.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, speaking of married, right? Did you see? Obviously, Bobbi Althoff.
Yeah.
Did you see that whole thing where like, she's married?
Yeah.
May have done a few things with Drake.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Right? Who knows for real? But like, I don't know. This girl just busts on the scene. She's in a bed with Drake.
Yeah.
Already, that's where my head went, and no one even said anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of a weird vibe here.
100%. It's.
There's some sexual tension here.
Well, I mean, look, if you're getting into bed with Drake already, the husband, you're climbing an uphill battle here. I feel like. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a little bit strange. Also, there's some talk that this Bobbi girl is like an industry plant. I don't know if you've seen this.
No.
Yeah. Like before this whole podcasting thing, she was just like a mom TikToker.
But she did pretty well, though.
I guess. Yeah. But then like the way
better than us.
But the way, but we can't get pregnant. So, or
Fair.
No, maybe we can. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, we got to cut that bit out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I overstepped. But yeah, I know. It's like she was like a mom TikToker. I guess she did pretty well. And then like she randomly just decided to start podcasting and then got like Drake somehow just by like shooting her shot and like emailing him or something. I just, I'm not saying that I think she's an industry plant, but I understand the argument.
I don't like that you're calling her a plant at all. It's weird to me. But I get what you're saying.
She gives me ficus vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit weird. Like you said, like how do you just line up all these guys from the get-go? So yeah, you're probably right? It was probably orchestrated. They probably saw something in this girl. Maybe they own.
But what? Have you seen any of these clips?
Well,
There's nothing
her
there.
character.
Where's the
I
character?
find it interesting.
Yeah?
I like the whole like awkward silence, and she gets a different side out of her interviewer.
That's like 60% of the population.
Dead,
Kind of.
like just half alive.
Yeah.
No, but it's a character she's playing,
Okay.
and she's like a bit of a shit disturber.
You're telling me the character she's playing is to have no character?
Dude, like I'm saying, forget her. It brings out a side in the people that she's interviewing that I've never seen before. Dude,
Okay, go. Sorry, go.
I've never seen that side of Drake before. I've never seen Little Yachty like that. Like they're like even Tyga.
Yeah.
It's just like they're just kind of staring at each other and it's just like trying to jab each other. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun. I don't know.
Okay.
It's playful.
I guess. I mean, I feel like I'd get nothing out of watching that personally.
Well, okay, don't watch it, Kurt. But
I'm just saying, but that's like usually you're watching something to be like entertained. It's wild to me that you're getting entertained by awkward silences. When you
But-
can just have a conversation with most people and that's all it's going to be.
look, man, not everything has to be the same, right? You want variety, and that
Yeah.
it's its own thing for its
Okay.
own person,
Sure.
not for you.
Yeah.
Clearly. But look, I think what she did is pretty interesting and pretty great, and I think she'll have a long career. Even though, like, I know it seems like a fad, I think she'll be around for a while.
It is 100% a fad.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
for
think I
sure.
think it's peaking now, but I think she'll be around for a long time.
Remember Between Two Ferns?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what you're trying to do, and you're not even close.
I think better.
What?
Yeah. The problem with Between Two Ferns is it either hit hard or completely missed for me. Like some of them or some parts of them missed so hard that like I'm like, this is so bad. Some were great though. I will agree with you. Like I really liked the Steve Carell one, and when he was saying that he was Italian, he's like, "Oh, what's your last name, Pinocchio?" You know,
Yeah,
like just like
so stupid, but yeah.
yeah.
But like I see her trying to do something like that, but like not even close.
No, but it's not the same.
It's not the
as
same, but
comedic.
that's for me that's like, as close as you can get to.
It's more awkward even than that, I find.
Because it's just awkward.
It's just awkward.
Whereas like I don't remember his name.
But at times it becomes like the other person feels awkward, so they start leading the interview,
Yeah.
and then she just starts giving them shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm into it. Also, I feel like I wonder if it's more interesting for men or for women, because like as a dude, like she plays kind of like a bit hard to get. You know what I mean? Her personality, not in real life. I don't know how she is in real life, but like in her personality, she's kind of like too cool.
What do you mean hard to get?
Too reserved. Like you can't just get what you want out of her. Like if you want to make her laugh, you won't.
Okay.
If you want to like
wow, she's fun.
impress her, you won't.
Oh. She's awesome.
Fuck you, Kurt.
I'm
okay?
not. Look, I don't know. I just like.
I'm not.
Man, I like watching her because like someone will make a joke and she won't laugh, and then like someone will try to impress her and she won't be impressed, and she'll
But her-
stay monotone and she'll ask dull questions about, well, what did you eat for dinner today, and just talent. Really is what it is.
I think it is a talent. But
Okay,
anyways,
I guess.
we'll just agree to disagree.
That's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm actually interested in is like guys who on a daily basis will wear shirts like they're going on a boys trip on a cruise ship like you are right now.
I was like, where is
Yeah.
this going?
Yeah.
This is boy trip?
Yeah, it's like the boys, me and the boys, you know?
Me and the boys wear
boys
this?
trip, you know?
Yeah. I think I would be wearing like a Notre Dame t-shirt or something. No?
Well, no, that's to the airport.
Okay.
This is while you're on this is
On
while
the
you're on the
cruise.
cruise. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Some would just
You're
say,
coming out of the buffet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some would just say looking good, but you know, you could
Some
also
might.
describe it that way.
I
guess.
don't know who they are.
I could think of a few. All women. Joking. But anyways, so that's funny where you tried to take that, and because I don't like your topic, I will move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But basically, I don't know if are you on Twitter?
I'm on
Or
Twitter.
X.
I'm on X. I do the X's.
Have you ever X'd someone?
What does that mean?
This is a tweet.
Oh, I've tweeted.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've X'd.
Yeah?
I've X'd.
Okay. So, like, I think it was yesterday or the day before, Elon Musk posted, like, a live thing because Tesla full self-driving version 12 came out.
Yeah.
Which every, like, major version is, like, a full number. Right? So you have 12, 12.1, 12.2, all that.
Yeah.
But once you hit 13, that's, like, the big jump.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was
What happens if you're at 12.9 and you're still not finished the other project?
Do they
but
do
like
12.9.1?
Do they do that?
Yeah, they do that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. yeah. 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Usually it doesn't even get to 9. They're just like, oh, 12.1.1, 12.1.2, then 12.2. Then, you know, like,
And once you hit 13.
at a certain point, they're like, okay, we made a big enough jump, 13.
Okay, got it. Understood.
So we're at 12 now.
Got it.
So he wanted, I guess, to show it off. So he went live.
Yeah.
And what was funny is that he was talking, right? Because the car's driving itself. So
Yeah.
he can, which is sick. By the way, invest in Tesla if you don't already. Not investment advice, imagine. Wait, if all of our viewers go broke, they'll have more time to watch us.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Still need to say the disclaimer, though.
Yeah, you have to, or else
Yeah.
you get sued. But anyways, so he was basically saying the funny part is that the hardest challenge for us was to program the car to stop, because basically the car's learning from people's actual driving, right? How they actually drive the car. And he's like, only 0.5% of people actually stop.
I'm surprised it's that high, to be completely honest.
So we had to artificially teach it how to stop because no one actually stops.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
But
Bananas.
yeah, no, that's insane. But I feel like it shouldn't even teach it that.
They had to because of like a regulatory thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like even that makes it a little bit more dangerous. If no one's doing it and you're the only one who's
he
going to do
actually
the full stop,
stopped? I just rammed
You're just
into
going to
him.
ram into him. Exactly. Coming
got
to
it.
a full stop makes no sense to me.
I agree.
It makes zero sense.
Especially if no one's around.
They should all be yield signs. You should replace every single stop sign with like a yield sign. 100%. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we like, if there's no one around, why am I going to do a full stop?
Go.
If there's a pedestrian, different story. But
It's for those.
I'm sure the car can tell whether or not there's a pedestrian, and then in that case, it will do a stop because that's what people do.
Dude, it's even like those signs that says, oh, like it's like a picture of a kid.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, slow down.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
And you're just like, how about don't run in the middle of the fucking road,
Yeah,
bro?
I agree.
I don't care if you're 9 years old.
What do you think about people who have those like stickers on their car with like the family?
Baby on board?
No, I'm talking about they'll have their whole family but stick figures instead.
No, I've never seen that.
You've never seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's like white and a white outline of just like a man, a woman, and then the two kids, maybe a dog. Yeah.
The dog?
You've
dude?
never seen this? It's like the same concept of the baby.
Why do that?
To show who you'd be killing in the car if you were to.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
That's
It's just a little. There's a family in here.
No one's trying to kill anyone.
I know, it's
you
insane.
putting that there's not going to stop it from happening.
Yeah,
'cause
I
we're not
was-
trying to die here.
I was going to ram into the back and kill your family, but you have an outline of your family on your window.
and so I decided against it.
All right, you win this time.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah.
What's funny is like, okay, so that Tesla version 12 came out and the Cybertruck is in production now, right?
Yeah.
Imagine someone with a Cybertruck puts like that sticker on it and just completely ruins the whole thing. But what do you think about the design of the Cybertruck? Because it is like a point of like debate all the time.
Yeah. Is it still the same as when they released it a couple years ago?
Yeah, but like minor adjustments, like to ratios.
It
of
still
the
looks like a
body.
spaceship?
It looks like a spaceship.
I think it's cool. I mean, I kind of like the look of traditional trucks personally.
Oh, come on, Kurt.
I mean, like it's cool as for a spaceship, but like it's just gonna look so.
Out there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's what I want.
I guess. Yeah, I know.
Dude, I
Like,
want to
that's who
see
you
the
are.
future because I
No,
feel
it
like
makes sense.
going
Like you
so
wear the
slow.
pink shirts and stuff, so I understand. But like it's you're just gonna stand out so much in.
If I see that drive by, I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm looking at it.
Of course, and then you're gonna
Sick.
accidentally ram into the family. Yeah.
That's why they put it there.
That's why they put it there. Yeah. You know what? He made it such an eyesore so that other people could look at it and then they crash their trucks, and then he can automatically say, since we fucking released this truck, no accidents, but every other truck just dying. Yeah.
And then buy more Cybertrucks.
Yeah, buy more Cybertrucks. Look, if every truck looked like that, fine, I guess so, but it's just too different than everything else, you know?
But that's
Too much of a leap.
It's a leader. So
I guess.
it reminds me of.
But it looks like it's just being different just to be different.
No, it reminds me of the iPhone. I'll be honest with you, where like, you know, there's that device that comes out where you feel you get it, and you're like, I see why this one is miles better.
iPhone 4 you're talking about?
Yeah, 3, 4,
I
whatever,
think.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then you show it to an adult, and they're no keyboard.
There's not even numbers that you can press.
Dude, no engine. And then like you see them on the side of the road with their car on fire or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so to me it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't get it yet, and you're going to be that guy driving one because you can afford them, and they're going to be the only thing. Maybe not that specific car, but you'll get, like, other guys will start doing.
But it's going to
things
look
similar.
so strange. Like, imagine you driving that car through, like, I don't know, ghetto parts of, like, Philadelphia, and it's, like, just ruined buildings and just homeless people, but you're driving this spaceship.
And me and my Blade Runner car, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
You're in Tron, but
You
everyone
can drive
else...
through the dunes, bro.
Yeah.
With that car.
Can you really?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, that
It
could be
looks
cool.
like you could.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, you can only get what, Tesla tires? Can you put other tires on it?
That I don't know.
Like, it looks like you can only put these like tractor space tires.
Yeah. Like, they're the weight capacity must be like, they must be able to like hold thousands and thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
More than an original car. I would think it's probably heavy.
An electric car is also able to like, what do you call it? Like, it has more torque, right? So it's actually better than a traditional pickup.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing. So, do you know what the Tesla Semi is?
Oh yeah, it's
Like
the truck.
The truck. Yeah,
yeah.
like not the whatever freight truck. Okay, basically, he's just like, it's got 4 engines, and like, if 2 of them die and you're left with 2 engines, it's still faster than a regular truck.
Oh, that's interesting. That's fun.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
how much better.
Yeah.
Like this leap is, and
Yeah.
like even in terms of braking, right? So for trucks, brakes are more expensive. You don't have to, like, you're not using brakes every time you let go of it just automatically slows the car down. So it's just amazing. Like, to me, it's like a huge jump forward. And anyone who's just like pulling an iPhone, like, I'm like, dude, I can't wait to make fun of you when like you're driving one, or everyone is, and you're the dude in your Corolla still, you know?
Yeah. No, I guess you're right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm
anyway.
not saying I would never buy one, but it's more like right now, because it's so new and it's so different, I can't help but think, Jesus, look at it.
You know who would for sure get one? Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan
He'll
probably
for sure
would.
get a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
And speaking of Joe Rogan, actually, is he the dude that like made being bald okay? Or was that Mr. Clean? I don't remember. But
Oh, I forgot about Mr. Clean. He hot. No?
yeah,
Mr. Clean's a hot guy.
yeah, he is.
Got the earring.
Does he have like eyebrows? I don't remember.
Yeah. No?
I
I don't know. I don't know if he has
I
eyebrows.
feel like you started doing kung fu there. Oh,
Jamie.
don't get mad, Kurt.
Wow, I completely forgot about Mr. Clean. Aside from Mr. Clean, I do think that since Joe Rogan's blown up, that there's been an uptick as far as a percentage of the population who is okay with now being bald.
So less people going to Turkey for hair implants.
You ever see those, like, people like will release videos of like plane rides back home from Turkey?
Yeah.
And they'll be like in the back of the plane, and the guy will like take a picture, and it's just a bunch of guys with bandages on their head.
Yeah.
Would you do that if you started to go?
So it's funny because I would have said no, but like one of my favorite guys is Mike Thurston.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did it. And like, okay, you could tell a little bit, but like it definitely looks better than.
I had no idea, and I could never tell.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So like,
Because he was balding?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty young.
Oh man.
And like he's jacked. The guy's jacked, right? So like imagine like that, like you worked so hard, you have the body, and then like that's the thing that maybe.
But he did a hair transplant in Turkey.
Yeah, in Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
So he made him maybe more mainstream. I think he also posted a video on it. Like he was super cool with it. I think even Tristan Tate did it in Turkey.
I know that Tristan Tate did it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
No. I don't think there's an issue with it. It's more like, would you like go to Turkey and then go get the hair transplant?
Probably
because
so expensive.
I don't think it's that I think the reason why people go there is because it's way less expensive than here. And
it is
also because
less,
it's like
but-
the hair transplant capital of the world. But I don't think there's any issues with it. It's more like I'm scared. No? Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Because it could turn out bad. For
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And what if you give me the wrong guy's hair?
Oh man, no! Don't they take hair from like your back, or like they take like hair from like the back of your head?
What?
Yeah, I think they grab hair a bit from the back and then they put it in the front.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Oh.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you're like my hair.
I was thinking like someone died, and then you like replace the scalp.
No, Kurt.
Someone else's.
No,
No?
I wouldn't do that. That would feel so weird. Someone else's hair on my body.
So it's not a transplant then?
Yeah, you're transplanting it from one place to another.
You mean to tell me
Yes.
that it's not someone else's hair that is going to end up on my head?
No.
It's my own,
Yeah.
like back hair, let's say?
I don't know if
Is
that's
it back
interesting.
hair that's going to be?
I think they got to use hair.
What if I don't have hair anywhere else, really?
I think they're using hair because like body hair is a different texture.
Okay.
Unless you use Old Spice.
So you're telling me, like, I won't have...
Dude, I feel like you're seriously considering it here.
Well, no,
You're not even balding.
I was always scared because I didn't want to have, like, J. Cole's hair on my head. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared, like, they would choose the wrong guy and it would go on my head. It would be really random. I would look
And then
off.
people would be like, is that J. Cole?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I didn't want people to, mistake me for J. Cole.
Yeah.
Because with the hair, yeah, I can understand.
You think, like, I wonder why... Well, maybe he did, but what does Donald Trump do with that? Because, like, his hair situation is obviously a point to be debated, right?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't he just go to Turkey and... I mean, I guess he can now because he has so little on the top that, like...
But you're telling me that, like, for Donald Trump, all the hair on his body looks like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I need to understand. The podcast is over now.
We're going into research mode.
I mean, what do you think Donald Trump does with his hair?
Not much. I think.
He does a lot.
You think?
What? Yeah.
What does he do?
What do you
It
mean?
doesn't
Look at it. Hair doesn't look like that. How does hair like swoop forward and backward at the same time?
You for sure pay someone to do his hair daily.
I'm not saying that he doesn't pay someone to do. He doesn't do it. I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what are they doing? Like, is it real? Is it fake?
He's getting
What's the procedure? You know what it looks like? It looks like there's no actual hair here, and it's only growing at the back.
So they push it forward.
Push it forward,
pull it
and then
back.
also, like, I'm thinking his hair is like really long. Like,
No.
like it could be in a turban if he wanted. You know?
Oh my god, dude, that is so funny. Like the day that you realize, like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
there was this kid named Gurpreet, right?
Why are you doing the accent?
that's how he-
Don't do the accent.
Dude, why
No,
not?
Steven,
I'm being
don't do.
respectful of the
You're
culture.
not. You're not. You're
His name isn't Gurpreet, okay? It's Gurpreet. This guy was my friend in kindergarten, bro. Okay, we grew up together. The guy had this thing on his head. I didn't care. I didn't think anything of it, right? I'm in kindergarten.
Yeah.
But I remember the one day that it like came off. And like his hair was like to his ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what that is?
Yeah.
And I didn't know, man. Like literally honestly didn't know. And like I just thought that was the craziest moment of my life.
Yeah. This would be a great bit, but you refuse to say his name.
Gurpreet. I said it the right way.
I'm not gonna put it in. This is not going in.
Yep. It's going in.
It's not going in.
Yeah.
I can't.
Dude, and the best part is like Harmandeep, his brother's name was
This is not landing the way you think it's going to land.
Harmandeep. It's
which
not
is
funny to say people's name wrong, Kurt. Okay. His name is Gurpreet. And his mom calls him Gurpreet. So that's his name.
It sucks because it's a great short, but it's not going in. It sucks. It's unfortunate, really.
Oh, man. Anyways, so let's talk about butter. So Kurt's like, I write down these bits and I'm just like, let's talk about this subject. Kurt does one-liners or one-worders. And he's like, okay, yeah, I got a list this week. First one, butter. What about butter? Butter.
Well, it's not just butter. It's, butter's good.
Butter's great.
Butter's great.
So what?
Well, it's just, I was having butter one day and eating, and it was like, this is
that's
awesome.
usually how you have butter.
Butter's really good, and I just jotted it down. As simple as that.
Dude, like, I'm going to make a bet right now.
Okay.
Okay? And I've never eaten butter near you.
Okay.
You eat butter with nothing else.
Yeah.
No way. No way. You eat butter like with a spoon? Like with a spoon?
I'll cut a piece of butter, like white chocolate.
You cut and you eat it with your hands?
Yeah. It's good.
Dude, no way.
It's okay.
You
look,
eat it? You don't even take it with a spoon?
I cut it. It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cut it with a knife.
Yeah.
Nice little block of butter.
No way,
Yeah.
man. And one bite, you swallow it?
Just savor it a bit, for sure.
You do that? Dude, that is crazy.
That's
is
not
it salted
crazy.
butter?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's salted butter. What am I, a rookie?
Making sure, bro.
Look, this is the thing, okay? All of you don't understand. You don't know how to live life. You don't know how to eat food, okay? You don't know how to eat food, okay? Everyone loves butter, but everyone's so ashamed of how much they love butter. So what do? They disguise their love for butter by putting a little piece of bread under it. Oh, now I'm eating bread with butter. Just eat the butter. You know you want to eat the butter. Eat the butter.
Dude, you're insulting my heritage. Italians, man, we give you the bread because that's the way it's done. That's the way it's done, and we know that's the way it's
French, but yeah, whatever. Sure, cultural appropriate. Why don't you?
Yeah, okay. Anyways, butter wasn't a great topic to begin with, okay? So I'm happy it turned into something.
You should try it.
I'm not doing it.
You should try it.
But
you would like it.
Dude, now
you would like butter.
I love white chocolate. That'll do.
Well,
but
do like cut the piece of butter like a piece of
put it on the chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good.
It might actually. Milk chocolate?
That could be nice. Yeah. Do you have some? No? Okay, we won't do it.
We're
Not right
doing
now.
it live.
Yeah. Live butter chocolate tasting.
Dude, you know who?
I put butter in peanut butter and then had that too. That's good.
That I've done by accident, like on a cracker.
Yeah, but instead of the cracker, butter. No? Like spread peanut butter on butter
and then eat it.
And then eat that.
That's wild. that dude, I'm so sorry.
You're missing out. And
I understand now the relationship between you and your ancestors. Like, at least put rice, bro. Make them proud. Like, you've taken it a step too far now. Like they'll be like, here's like rice and fish, you know? Now you've removed the fish and the rice and you've gone down to butter, bro. Like that's like an all-time low for
I truly do believe that people don't know what they're missing. And I feel bad for you guys. That you're not willing to expand your horizons.
Dude, you ever watch what's it called? The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Clips.
You ever see like they were doing this thing where you have to sell the most hot dogs?
Okay.
Everyone's like they get a bunch of hot dog stands in New York, right? Selling thousands of hot dogs, trying like just pushing, being like $1, $2. And there's one guy who's just chilling. I forget who it was. And like they're just like, dude, like what are you doing? You're going to lose. He looks at the person who sold the most hot dogs. So how many hot dogs you sell? They're like, whatever, 49,000 hot dogs, whatever it was.
Okay.
Takes his phone, starts dialing numbers, picks up the phone. He's like, you want to buy a $50,000 hot dog? Closes the phone. Done. Just sat down, made one phone call, won the competition. This is crazy, bro.
Who bought a $50,000 hot dog?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell?
It was like on Celebrity Apprentice.
Okay.
So like the guy's well connected, but he used his brain. You know, like it was just funny, the concept where you're just like, oh, that's pretty smart.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Not so smart for the other person, but yeah, he won. So
okay, so I guess that's interesting.
So Donald Trump recently, like, he should have just stuck to that, honestly. But now
Stuck to The Apprentice instead of becoming the president of the United States.
dude, now he's doing mugshots. That's
Not
what
a
he's
bad
doing.
mugshot though.
Not,
I've seen worse mugshots.
dude, he looks pissed.
Well, he looks like he's thinking. He's like
He's pissed.
you know, one of those.
Dude, I'd be pissed too if I was in jail.
His face was just so like pensive. Like, what do you got in there? You know, one of those.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
You know,
You talking to me? one of those.
dude. I don't know. Like, it's a huge thing on the internet right now. I don't get why. It's just like, okay, he looks pissed. So what?
Yeah.
We're surprised. Like what's the deal?
Well, I think it's the fact that he was the president.
Might be again.
That's why it's so crazy. He was the president, and he's got a mugshot.
Yeah. So does Robert Downey Jr. and he was Iron Man,
That's a good point. But that was before Iron Man.
and he still became Iron
Yeah,
Man.
he still became Iron Man.
See?
Yeah. I feel like it's a little different. But look, how about this? Do you think that the mugshot hurts him?
No.
I think it
I
helps.
think it helps.
Yeah.
And I think he did it on purpose to make that face
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
to go viral. The guy, he's a genius.
He killed the face. He definitely killed the face.
The man's a genius, and to be honest with you, I'm not in politics at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like I should be. I could probably win, but like I don't know much about it at the moment. But what I can tell you is that like Biden made me want Trump in power, and like I'm not a Trump fan in any way, but I just can't stand Biden.
Yeah.
That I'm like, no. We need Trump back.
What did you think about Biden falling asleep in the Maui event?
Dude, like, is the dude alive? like his speeches.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's saying.
The Maui event was a little long. I get it. I'm not the one who fell asleep.
He fell asleep.
He
He fell down the stairs. He's falling all over the place, bro.
Bikes are hard too. Like I don't. And look, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I've had to say a number over like 6 digits, I've sometimes stuttered as well. Like it's not million, billion, trillion. I don't. Who knows what they are?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, these are not the types of jokes that I would typically make about an older person.
Yeah.
But I can't stand that guy. I honestly feel like he's corrupt, like so corrupt. And like, I could be wrong, but you know when like you feel it, you're just like you're not even good at faking.
Yeah.
So like if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I really don't think I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I just feel something off there.
How can he be bad? He likes ice cream.
Yeah.
He likes ice cream and wearing aviators.
Dude, imagine like everyone telling you that like probably you should just retire. Like people are there's shorts everywhere,
Yeah.
right? You can't not
Yeah.
know that that's going on,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you think I'm fit to run.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, I don't think there's anyone who's actually thinking this guy is like in perfect health and in perfect mental state and fit to lead the most powerful country in the world. I don't think anyone's actually thinking that.
Dude, he probably just uses ChatGPT to write his.
Does he know what that is?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But speaking of ChatGPT, what do you think about using it in like a work setting? So let's say
Great.
you got to fire someone. You're like, oh, I don't want to fire this guy. All right, just whip it in ChatGPT. Let it write the letter.
Okay.
You know?
I'm kind of on board.
Yeah?
You know what? I would think that the worst. Imagine this. Imagine firing someone who you actually like. You actually enjoy their company.
That's rough.
And you're actually sad that you have to fire them. But let's say maybe upper management told you have to fire them. Using ChatGPT to write the email that's going to terminate them kind of wasn't you who did it. Right?
Yeah, if you get sued.
What?
It's still you. You sent it.
Why would you get sued?
There can be debates,
Okay.
you know?
But I'm just saying in terms of like absolving you of the guilt of actually terminating the person.
For yourself, because the other person doesn't know it wasn't you.
Yeah, but I don't need to read the email. I don't even, I just like,
You don't read it, bro. You might have other issues.
why? I'll just give the right prompts.
I've read some of the things it suggests, not for that specifically, but
Yeah.
like, oh man, like you got to read it, man. You got to read it.
I've sent a lot of emails and never read it. So,
Dude, you know you could do this thing where like
I'm vice president now, by the way.
Vivek. You could do this thing now where like when a new email comes in, ChatGPT will read that email, automatically create a draft.
Yeah. Copilot, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But you could just press send if you like it.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
But I feel like that could get out
They
of
have
hand.
that on Slack too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So like you could
Just DMs, like just like 3-4 words. Like GPT will give you like a suggestion. You could use it if you want to. Can you imagine ChatGPT here, ChatGPT here? Like no one's actually having a conversation. Yeah, insane.
wild, man.
Yeah, and it's doing your job at the same time.
That I'm okay with.
Yeah,
So let's finish up on the most controversial topic, which is Andrew Tate at the moment, as usual.
yeah.
Have you noticed like any of the recent stuff that came out about his case or whatever?
No.
So you know how like he was kind of detained and like we had there was nothing that was really out there in terms of why.
Yeah.
There's like sex trafficking, all that maybe. But now there was like a little bit more that came out.
Yeah.
And like I'm not going to verify whether or not those sources are accurate or not, but what I read was that like he was basically like threatening to like impregnate women in some cases.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's say threatening to keep them in his house.
My
like
goodness.
that they couldn't leave.
Okay.
Threatening to like keep their OnlyFans accounts.
Okay.
So like all that stuff, you're like, okay, now that's like more of like something that I can see maybe being possible.
Oh yeah.
Well, sex trafficking, the way I was seeing it was like, okay, this guy's putting people in cages and shipping them across the world.
That is immediately where my head goes.
And I'm like, I don't see
the
that.
word traffic is just bad. It's
Yeah.
a bad. You know what's funny? I hate traffic. So like, as soon as I hear traffic, I'm like, oh, bad. I don't want to be a part of that. Horrible.
Right.
Yeah. No. In this
I think
case,
that's
it's a little
why they
different.
used it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. yeah.
So anyways, like it's just like, okay, so now did he do it? Did he not? Because now you're like, okay, there's clarity, and you're like, some of those things, if you look back at some of his older videos, don't seem like as much of a stretch anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I like Andrew Tate. Like I like his videos. I watch his stuff, but like also you don't want to. It's weird, man, because like you're like scared to go all in and like support someone
Yeah.
because you don't know if it like gonna turn around and just like make you look dumb.
So you're saying that now it's more likely that he actually did.
I think so, man.
Okay.
You don't agree?
Yeah.
You don't think those things sound more possible?
There's still wild allegations.
For sure, but like there's even a video of
But
like
just because now you know what the allegations are, is there any evidence to support it?
I don't know. I don't think we're there right now.
Okay,
like,
so
they're
there you
gonna
go.
go to court, right?
Okay, fine, but I'm just saying, like, evidence is king, right?
Absolutely.
That's
And
the-
like I'm not gonna in my head he didn't do it,
Yeah,
but I have to keep that possibility open. I didn't think that he did like the traditional sex
Yeah.
trafficking, right?
yeah,
Now I'm like, okay, now I got to be open to the possibility that maybe this guy is gonna
yeah.
have
Instead
done
of
it.
sex traffic, it was more like sex acid reflux or something, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a step down from traffic.
Yeah.
What's worse than traffic? Like, what would be
Diarrhea.
Dude, sex diarrhea? That's like holding like someone at gunpoint. Yeah. Convicted of sex diarrhea.
Yeah.
Rough.
So you're not really an Andrew Tate guy in the first place, so you don't mind, right?
I don't mind what? Andrew Tate? I don't mind.
If he ends up getting convicted, like you don't watch his content.
Nah, it'll come up sometimes on the feed, but it's because he's everywhere. I don't.
Do you like him or Tristan more?
I find that Tristan guy kind of funny. He's a funny guy.
That Tristan guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Just that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, he's got the hair, at least. There is that.
now he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But like I feel like he's the more fun and wild one.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what they say.
But I think being his friend could be obnoxious. You know, like
I think being friends with either of them would be a nightmare, to be honest. Like, there's too much. Too much.
Yeah.
We're gonna go party in Ibiza, and we're not going to drink.
In our Bugatti.
In our Bugatti. I'm only drinking water. Only water.
Yeah. Why did you say water?
And then we're going to watch The Matrix.
Yeah. You think they actually like that movie? Is that why they call it The Matrix?
I think they must, right? They have to. And if I'm being completely honest, after watching The Matrix, I don't think I want to live outside of The Matrix. Do you? I think you have to wear a hat all day. And all the clothes, you have holes. You're eating tuna out of a can.
No. Definitely not that version.
Well, that's out of The Matrix there.
But I find if like they are like huge Matrix guys, it's a bit corny.
Yeah.
It kind of like devalues it a bit. If they're just using it as a term,
Yeah.
then that's one thing. But if they're like, dude, Matrix is the best movie.
Man, Keanu Reeves. Sick.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Good game, but got nothing on
Got
the
nothing
Matrix.
on the Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I like when the green numbers are falling down and
Morpheus, dog.
man, Morpheus is
I
the
look
man.
up to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame them.
So anyways, I think we've bored people enough for 1 week.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe and we'll catch you on the next one.
This is great enough. Bye.